What's around, everyone? Welcome. This is going to be a tarot card reading for the new moon in Leo. And funny, the new moon in Leo is conjuncting the sun in Leo. And they're doing it at 5 degrees. And 5 degrees, or just the number 5, let's just do that because it can go deeper. But 5 is the 5th house, and the 5th house is ruled by Leo, the sun, Leo, the lion, right? So 5th house is about you shining, your solar plexus shining, right? Shining bright. So we're going to be using the Gold Liar Tarot card. And the reason why I'm choosing these cards is because I'm a very mercurial person. So Mercury is hanging out, okay, in Leo, right ahead of them, okay? So Mercury got a good view and a good perspective. So these cards, the Gold Liar cards, are going to these cards are going to sing to us. It's going to sing a message, okay? And whatever that message is, apply it to wherever you need to apply it to when it comes to your life, okay? 'Cause only you know where you need to apply the energy and the message that comes out, because everyone has their own situations, you know what I mean, and circumstances. So in that case, you know, it calls for not a reading that just speaks to, you know, that sign and that sign only, but also you want to, since the moon and the sun is in 5 degrees, you might want to peep in on your moon sign as well, okay? Because the moon is the reflection of the sun. So you kind of can get a hint what's going on with your moon sign by looking at your moon sign in this reading. I'm also going to do a new moon in Leo separate from this reading here, okay, which is about just Leo season, the solar plexus of it all, the core of it all. So I hope you're shining bright out there, you know. What's making you shine bright, you know? What's attracting people to you? What kind of energy you got going on during this Leo season? Shout out to the Leos, Sun, Moon, Ascendants out there. How y'all doing? I ain't forget to say hey to y'all, you know. And during this Leo moon, it so happened that a orangey cat, orange and white cat, decided that it wanted to make my house, okay, a place of comfortability, you know, where it can settle on in and shine right on here. So somehow I was just driving down the street, we locked eyes, I said, oh, you're cute, and I kept it moving, right, like I normally do. Shout out to the Mercuries and air signs, air, and I don't pull the hand of my business in and out, whatever, the car, you know, and next thing you know, the cat, we go outside 10 minutes after I pull up, and the cat is outside just chilling, like at the door, meowing like, hey, we locked eyes. I was like, okay. So I have been going and getting things for cats. So I've been reading things and reading the back of toys and all that stuff, and this household deals, you know, with dogs due to my older child who is on her third dog at this point, actually fourth dog at this point. So we're used to having dogs. And we did have a Taurus, okay, who has been wanting a cat. Also a Pisces in the household has been asking for a cat. So, of course, there is an attraction to the cat, and this cat is shining really bright in this house. And I'm sure to the cat, we are shining bright to it. Okay? Because that cat want to learn some human behavior, I figure. That cat is ready to be like, you know, expand. Let's talk about that. Leo's also about, you know, growth. You know, nurturing. So, nurturing and focusing and making sure that everything is stabilized, that it is responsible for, making sure everything has what it needs so that it can do what it needs to do individually in the world to make the world go round smoothly, right? So that's kind of a little message in this card reading. So let's get started. I am going to start with Leos. Happy flight day, Leos. Happy solar return. Happy born day, birthday, all that jazz. Okay, but this is for Leos, okay? We're going to start with Leos first because this is their season, all right? And they got the new moon in 5 degrees along with it, so we got to let them go first, right? You know how I do on this channel, right? It is what it is, right? Take it or leave it. So let's get started. What's around Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants and Jupiter? This is your advice tarot card reading for the Leo season, and actually the new moon is in Leo today. So you got the Queen of Cups as your advice card. So being in the presence of the Queen of the Queen of Cups is like, okay, you are really handling that. You see there's no spills, right? Look closely. Nope. There is no spills at all. Okay, so it reveals what is felt within the realm of love. So the Queen of Cups holds a spiritual connection to everybody, knowing how to connect to the hearts of others and induce states of gratitude and wisdom, because as you know, Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius, and it's all about wisdom. So you are gaining, you're using this time, or you're shining light on gaining some insight, gaining some knowledge and wisdom about, you know, what your heart wants, you know, what your heart yearns for. And this does not have to be a person at all. This can be a spiritual connection to yourself. It can be a spiritual connection to elements. It could be a spiritual connection to, you know, whatever, right? So knowing how to connect to the hearts and others, you know, that brings a lot of people will just be in awe and like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? How can she do that and this and still like be able to do this so well and know exactly what I want? Even if you run a business, you can use that in a sense. Like, you know, you could package the product or put the things together so well that it's just like, oh my gosh, this is great. You know, she really, you know, really knew what to do in order for me to be a happy consumer. So embrace your heart's truth, okay? Whatever is in your heart, Sagittarius, learn the truth of your heart, you know, not based on what somebody told you it is or what somebody's trying to persuade you to make it believe it is, you know, no, your own truth, you know. Allow your intuition to unfold during this Leo season, and Leo is your you know, brotherly side there. So it's kind of like you should be feeling at home right now during Leo season. So use that intuition. You got Aries and Jupiter too, that's bringing everything to you, for you to be the highest versions of yourself, you know. And Jupiter is right next to Chiron, which is the wounded healer, excuse me. So right now you are healing your wounds. You are using that knowledge that you have gained from that, and you are expanding it, whereas, you know, you're using your energy for other things that's going to be more helpful for you. So therefore you are doing creative things. You are using your energy for even travel. You know, maybe you just want to, your heart is to have a vacation. You've been wanting to have a vacation for years, so go. You know, go. You know, and you know, use, you know, discernment about where you go and what you do, because just because you got the Queen of Cups, it doesn't mean go crazy, because it's Leo season. So I gotta wheel you back in a little bit, Sag. And it's summertime. Come back, Sag. Come back, okay? So I know you're ready to just take that dress, you know, make a little cut over there by the navel, or some of y'all probably redesigning the dress right now, looking at it. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. So connect with your higher self, okay? Look at yourself in a higher version of you, okay? And that's what you want to do, and that's what your intentions are, and that's what should be your goals in every aspect, including your emotions. There is something called emotional intelligence, right? And this is showing that you have emotional intelligence. And if you're like, oh no, I don't, I need to work on myself, well, the fact that you're saying you need to work on yourself, acknowledging that you need to learn how to handle your emotions and how to ride over those emotions, kind of like walk on water type stuff, you're going to have to get into that, of how to do that. And it might take you looking into other things and podcasts, and there's so much stuff out right now, blogs and all kind of stuff, videos about emotional intelligence and how to, you know, deal with that. And because like I said, she's not spilling nothing. She looking like she got it all in control, and she posing while she doing it, and she looking fly, and the crowd is not even dropping. You know what I mean? So that's what you want, and you can achieve that. Definitely. Have a wonderful day and night during this Leo season. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Jupiter.